What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about how I completed each and every one of these spotlight challenges in under 4 hours. Now, you guys might be thinking 4 hours, that is a long grind, but here's the way I think of it. We've seen domination, we've seen last year's spotlight sims take, 18, 19, 20, literally a whole day, and so 4 hours of grinding for a decent Ralph Sampson as well as some other cards, in my opinion, quite honestly, is not that bad of a grind. So we're going to be breaking down that entire grind. Also going to be diving into if this grind is worth it for you and your specific squad. Now, as we dive into that today, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure to smash that subscribe button as we're on the road to 90,000 subscribers. So here's the deal, guys. Initially, when Spotlights came out, I was not really sure what was going on, okay? We saw the 23 Bracket Buster Spotlight challenges, but it says, you get a Hall of Fame badge pack for it. And then you go in here into agendas. Now, obviously, I've completed these season agendas, and so they're going to be down here in completed season agendas. But there's two separate groups, which, again, is a little interesting. So, we're going to be talking about all of those today. So, obviously, Ralph Sampson is in kind of a separate section, and this is a section of its own. So don't focus on any of these Group 1 Bracket Busters Challenge because, I mean, look, guys, the agendas are going to get completed by just doing the spotlights. It's something that I will talk about. So here's the deal, guys. You start up here at the top. Once you win this, you do get the 3 Ruby players, okay? And once you get the 3 Rubies players, then you can start working on all of these challenges. So let's just break it down from the top, okay? First thing, all you got to do is win any triple threat game. Okay, just win a triple threat game. Easy enough to accomplish. Then you get those 3 rubies, and with those 3 rubies, all you got to do is win the game and score 15 points with Denzel Valentine. Easy to do. Next challenge, okay, easy enough. Win the game, record 2 blocks and 3 assists with Draymond Green. Now, this challenge, when I say it's easy enough, it's not necessarily the easiest challenge to do, right? Because 2 blocks are kind of difficult to get in a game to 21. But again, you try that enough, you'll be able to get it done. This one, it gets a little tougher. 10 assists and 3 layups with Magic Johnson. You got to lock in because obviously there's Kelly Olynyk, there's Larry Bird. So some decent enough players in that. But again, you get that done easy enough, easy to accomplish. This is the one people struggle with, okay? And here's where you got to win the game, score 15 points with the player, 10 assists with the player, and 2 blocks with the player. You got to do all of that in a game of 60 against a pretty solid team. Now, this one I about actually lost because I was worried too much about getting all those done. And the question is, do you have to do that all with one player? Now, I don't know the answer to that. I do it with one player just because, just in case, right? Just in case I want it to all be done with one player. Supposedly people have glitched out in the School Rivals Challenge. Hasn't been working for some people after they win. So, I don't know. I just would recommend doing it with one player, but that's really kind of a personal preference thing. If you have success with, multiple players, you can leave that down in the comments so anybody who is struggling with it can get that done. Next up, obviously, that's when you get all of your amethyst players. So, you're going to have the amethyst players once you do get the ruby players. Again, don't focus on XP right now, or don't focus on agendas right now. The agendas are going to take care of itself. This one, you get all the amethyst players. You got to go to the home thing to do that. But it's easy enough to do. With a game, 10 points, 3 rounds with Luke Walton. Super easy to get done. I mean, it's super easy to get done. Quick game to 21, then you hop into this, right? And this is with Salim Stoudamire. Again, really easy to get done to 21. 2 easy challenges. This is tough, okay? This one wasn't tough, but the next one might be win the game, 5 dunks, 2 threes with RJ. This was easy enough to do as well. Dunks sometimes get blocked, but it is what it is. School Rival is always the toughest. 15 points, 5 assists, as well as 5 dunks as a team. So I personally did 5 dunks with Richard Jefferson, scored 15 points with Richard Jefferson, as well as got 5 assists with Richard Jefferson. Okay, I did all of those with RJ just in case they wanted it with all of one player. But again, pretty easy to do. You are versing some good people, but it is what it is. Then you're on to the diamonds, right? And it's basically all the same. You go 21-point triple threat game with Corey Kispert, 6 threes, easy enough to do. Diamonds weren't that good. 17 points, 5 rebounds in a game to 21. That was maybe one of the tougher ones to get done as we get down to it because rebounds aren't necessarily the easiest to do. Kelly Olynyk's release was fine though. John Stockton, you got to get a double-double. Points and assists in a game to 40. Pretty easy to accomplish. Stockton's just not very good. You got to win a game, get a double-double with the player, 5 rebounds with the player, and I think it says 8 threes as a team. So This, again, some of these do get kind of complicated. I just kind of want you guys to know that some of these aren't necessarily the easiest things to do. But again, you work at it long enough. Again, double-double with the player, 5 rebounds with the player, and 8 threes. So I think I got a double-double with Kelly Olynyk, points and rebounds, and then just made 8 threes as a team is what I did. And again, easily got that accomplished. Then next up, you got, obviously, you got the pink diamonds, in which you score 18 points and 5 threes with Rex Chapman. Easy. Just knock down 7 threes with Rex Chapman. Easy enough to get accomplished. Win the game, 7 dunks with John Wall. Again, triple threat, easy to get done. Jamal Mashburn here, okay? 15 points, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal. Now, I'll say it. I about did not get the steal with Jamal Mashburn. So if that's something you struggle with, don't feel like you're the only ones, because I struggled to get a steal with Jamal Mashburn. But again, within a couple of attempts, should be able to get that one accomplished. Here you go. You got 60 points, win the game. 25 points as a player, 6 rebounds, as well as 3 dunks and 10 threes as a team. Again, a lot of these aren't necessarily that hard. I'm not saying they're easy, but a lot of them aren't necessarily that hard, right? They're just stuff that you do have to obviously get done. So obviously in the school rivals, again, not necessarily the easiest. You play to 60, but I mean, again, you take your time on it, you'll get it done. And then obviously you're up against, some good squads, but then you get the opals, right? After you complete all that, you'll get the Galaxy opals, I do believe. And within getting the Galaxy opals, it's easy, okay? 10 rebounds with Bill Walton in a game to 21. This was, again, one of the harder ones to do because Bill Walton hates rebounding, but you just got to get a lot of offensive rebounds with Bill, and if you're looking for a way to get offensive rebounds, just watch my past broadcasts on Twitch where I completed this entire thing. Here, you got 60 points, win the game, and record a triple-double with Bill Walton. This is actually way easier than the other one because assists are easy enough to get, and you got 60 points to grab those rebounds. That's easy enough. Win the game, score 21 points, Christian Laettner, and that's in triple threat to 21. Easy to do. Then you get the Christian Laettner tough one. 31 points, 3 assists, and 7 rebounds with Laettner. Really wasn't that hard, but again, took a while to accomplish. Here you go, another one, Danny Manning, 20 points and a block. So again, you're gonna have to get that block with Danny Manning, but it wasn't super hard. Then you gotta win the game, scored 31 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks with Danny Manning, okay? Once you complete each and every one of these challenges, okay, guys, each and every one of the Bracket Busters challenges, you go over here to season agendas, okay? And I'm gonna go to completed. Yours won't be completed, but I'm gonna go to completed. And you got all of these right here in group 1. Now, I had every one of these challenges done outside of one. So it said 19 out of 20. And so I hadn't unlocked their group 2. Now, the one I hadn't gotten finished, okay, was the points with Ruby players. This one, okay? And you gotta finish that to unlock these challenges, right? You have to. Maybe it's to unlock the opals. It might be before all those opals. But if you're wondering, how to get those opals, you do have to make sure you get every one of group 1 done before finishing group 2. I do think it is before the opals, so, kind of keep that in the back of your minds. If you are wondering, well, why Ty? Am I stuck? Is it glitch? Now, you just got to complete the agenda group 1 before hopping to ultimately group 2. Now, group 2, again, a lot of these are easy to do. Like, literally, a lot of these are super easy to do. Danny Manning, you're already going to get that done naturally. Christian Laettner, going to get it done naturally. Bill Walton, going to get that done naturally. Bracket Buster Spotlight, done naturally. So really, you'll be left with 10 rebounds with Bill Walton, 25 points with both Christian Laettner and Danny Manning, in which those aren't really super hard to do. It's going to take you, 20, 30 minutes to get those extra ones done. But then, at the end of it, you will have Galaxy Opal 7'4" Ralph Sampson. I wasn't sure when I started today how long it would take me to get Ralph, but it was pretty quickly, to be honest with you. It did not take me super long, and within 4 hours, I had a Galaxy Opal Ralph, as well as every other player from the Spotlight Sims today. So, as far as, are the Spotlights worth it? I mean, that's a question you got to kind of look in the mirror and ask yourself. You guys can watch my Ralph Sampson gameplay. If he fits your playstyle, awesome. If he doesn't, then probably not. Salim Stoudamire is the cheesiest card to use, easiest offline player to score with. So, just keep that in the back of your mind that Salim Stoudamire is not a joke. The dude is very, very solid. So, all around, I'm glad I'm grinded it today. I got a good stream out of it, as well as it did improve my no money spent squad. It's gonna wrap it up for my video today, though, guys. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.